questions, please?
Only a tiny wobble at the end. Great point.
I managed to hold my serve when I still save the break ball. No, I mean my serving today was great. Very high percentage of first serves, and over 200 Ks, and I really felt that I could rely on my serve, and in tough moments that part of my game actually helped me to prevail. To be honest, I mean I haven't played as aggressive and maybe as good as I played in yesterday's match or previous matches during this week. But that's also because I had the toughest challenge. Obviously, I had Thomas, who was very aggressive from the start, and feeling confident after a win against Roger. And I backed up, and I was playing from my back foot a bit and giving him too much time to control the points. And that resulted with a breakdown, and then he missed a few easy shots on break points, first and second set, that gave me the victory basically. But I felt when I came from breakdown that I started believing in myself a little bit more. But look, I hang in there, I stayed tough, and that's the important thing.
Being the world #1, do you think sort of keeping players like this in their place, winning, cutting down on their confidence by winning against them?
This is not box. It's not look, I have lots of respect for the game and for all the other players, and as I said, Thomas is a great quality player, and men's tennis in this moment is experiencing some really good times, and you get to see some thrilling matches throughout the year. You got to love the game, you got to enjoy every moment of it, and of course we are all competing, we all want to win on the court, but the bottom line is that this is a sport we love, and it brings a lot of joy to me, absolutely. So I'm not thinking in the way to put anybody in their place. I mean, everybody is fighting for highest possible position in the world as they can do, taking the maximum of their abilities, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and this is sport.
Down 4-2, what was going through your mind? What were you thinking in that first set?
Well, I just wanted to hang in there and just try to wait for my chance to come back to the match. And when it was presented, I took it. I played some good points. Yes, he did. Basically, gave me that break on 4-3 when he missed an easy volley, but still I fight it, and I believe that I can come back, and it's I think something that can eventually decide the winner in this kind of matches, in this kind of level. Just hanging in there, I mean, and waiting for your chance, and then going for it.
You mentioned on the court you would support this tournament coming to 1,000.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit more about that?
I mean, there's not much to say except the fact that that it's elected for last 10 years as the best tournament in the world in series of 500. So I mean, that says enough about quality of this tournament. You have always, at least 4 or 5 players from top 10 coming here, and always entertaining weeks of tennis. With the women's the week before, and then men's back to back. Have over 100,000 people coming to watch. I mean, all these facts, I think, are saying enough about the quality of the tournament that they're organizing. So, for me, I mean, I was talking actually with Thomas on court about that, and I don't know a single player who has played here and has a negative opinion about the tournament. In contrary, everybody wishes that this tournament is played for a bit longer time also, and like we have Indian Wells in Miami, I think that this tournament deserves that. And but again, it's tough. It's tough to really understand in a way, how the concept of the tournaments can change, because we have the certain regulations that allow the tournaments of 1,000 series, for example, to have the license for over 50 years. So legally, you can't really just take it away from them. But I think that there should be a standard that has to be respected from every single tournament in their respected category, so they can still continue to organize events. And I believe that every few years also can be an interesting idea to allow all the tournaments in the world to compete for 1,000 events. Why not? I mean, you have to give opportunity to the cities around the world. You know, the way it looks now, I mean, as I said, I mean, tennis is growing, and men's tennis is really popular, getting more global and global people following it, especially Grand Slams, of course, is the biggest events. But then, you know, if you have it as an ATP has a control over 1,000 events, why not, you know, play around with that? I mean, try to evolve, try to grow a little bit, you know, because there has been a too much conservative path that tennis has been taking, and it's my opinion again, and I think that most of the players would share this opinion, that the game has to be evolving in a way, and if the cities are going to have the big tournaments, then they have to earn it, you know, they have to show that they're really looking to, you know, accommodate players in the best possible way, to be players friendly, to be, you know, promoting and doing a strong marketing for that tournament, like Indian Wells, for example. I mean, they've been continuously investing in that tournament, Dubai, you know. So this is something that that has to be also determined in the future, and you know, I think I'm ready to discuss, you know, to give my ideas, and I hope that we can do something about it.
Last